Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. Fisk unit. What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Giants Outsiders podcast, episode 35. You are now rocking with the hardest voice of sports, the muscle of the Giants community, Pastor Fist Vegas himself. And I'm joined by my cold-blooded, take-no-nonsense partner, your stepfather, Ron Effect. What's happening, baby?
What's good, Fisk? We are back again. My favorite part of the week. Always enjoy being here. I always look forward to doing this. And here we are again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Real quick before we get into the show, make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Make sure y'all spamming that chat with the FUs. When you go to class, you raise your hand and let the teacher know you present. When you step into this Fisk unit arena, you raise your hand. You let the general know you present. All right. Now, understand something. The Giants Outsiders podcast will be taking a break for a few weeks after tonight, okay? So we're going to do tonight's show. We're going to put a bow on free agency. And then when we come back in a couple weeks, we're going to be knee-deep in the draft content. I see a lot of y'all talking about the Addison boy, the Johnson boy, what receiver we going to take. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, but for the most part, Giants Outsiders is going to go on a break until the draft, basically. Probably come back like 2 weeks before the draft. Kyle Pizzle is coming back during training camp. All right. If you want to know what Kyle Pizzle is taking a break. Because originally, what me and Pizzle were going to do before Ron Effect joined, we were going to take a break. We weren't going to do another show until training camp. We was going to do a free agency show, a draft show, and then come back during training camp. But once Ron Effect joined, I decided to let, do some more shows, so me and Ron can get our groove together, get Ron acclimated into the thing. And then when Pizzle come back in training camp, we be all systems go, you feel me? But just a heads up for y'all. This is the last show for about 3 weeks. We're going to come back middle April, about 2 weeks before the draft, and we're going to get it popping. Now, I will be doing Church of Giants on Fridays. All right, so Pastor Fisk will still be giving out them sermons. I'm going to still be dropping them jewels, the messages on y'all on Fridays. So y'all can still look forward to that. But Wednesdays is going to be quiet for a couple weeks. You feel me? Other than that, Ron, how your day been, man?
It's been all right, man. A little bit tired, been up. But, got, planning stuff out and all that. You know how it be sometimes, like to where you got to write stuff down on paper to get organized and, plan for stuff like you got up going in future days and all that. But I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right.
Word, that's what's up. That's what's up. Nothing really interesting happening with me lately. I just found out that my video shoot for the 10th, we had to reschedule it for the 24th. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool though. I ain't tripping. I ain't rushing because I really what I'm actually about to start doing is I have to understand that there's more than one way to skin a cat. So I'm actually about to, for my other company, I'm actually about to start working on the TikToks and the Instagram reels more for my other company.
Okay.
Because the YouTube part, it's a little rough because I'm gonna start from scratch because they demonetized the channel. So they demonetized the channel, and now I'm going to restart the channel from scratch. So it is what it is. But this time I'm gonna do it the right way. The way I did it before was wrong. I'm gonna do it the right way this time.
On TikTok?
No, on YouTube.
On YouTube.
But,
let's cut you off. Sorry. You know what's crazy? Freaking all these platforms and stuff, they always want to demonetize something, but they'll let you keep putting up the content.
Exactly.
And it's almost like
they'll make money off of it.
Right. It's like, oh yeah, we're not going to pay you for this. You can keep doing what you're doing. We're just not going to pay you for it. But we're going to make money off you though. It don't make no damn sense.
YouTube just ran an ad because I like on my TV, I have my channel playing on the TV, right?
Mhm.
So they demonetized it, but yet they're running an ad on it.
Right.
Like that's why, like, if you go to my reaction channel, right? So if y'all go to the Fist Vegas gaming channel, which used to be my reaction channel, now y'all know why I took down all the content because I said I will be damned if I let YouTube make money off of my content, but I can't. So I only all my legendary reactions, like EDP reacting to the Jalen Hurts thing when EDP was just going in, like all that stuff is still there. It's just private because I'm not gonna let YouTube make money off something that I can't make money off. Like how like what I look like? Like come on, like what they do that at? So it is what it is. But like the internet, and like I told you, Ron, I think I told you. I don't know if I told this to you or if I told this to Jay. The internet is a business, man. Social media, it's a business, and you got to treat it as such. And now, because of all the algorithms and shit like that, the organic reach doesn't exist no more. The only place you're gonna halfway organically grow is on TikTok. And Fist Vegas, I'm actually about to start a Fist Vegas TikTok too. But you really gotta fight, man. This algorithm, they've got the algorithm down so cold that to the point where they only push what they want people to see. So if you ever want to know why that no good piece of shit cocksucker, that 40-year-old version Antichrist, if you want to know why his shit get pushed more than mine, it's because of that fucking algorithm. And let me tell you something, you little pussy. Don't you ever again in your motherfucking life mention my name on your channel. That shit is haram. That shit is forbidden. The 11th commandment, thou shalt not fuck with Fist Vegas, is not to be broken again on your channel. I don't care if somebody super chat you my name. You escape the question. Ignore the super chat. All right, make my name taste like ass when you speak it. You understand me? Lying, deceitful piece of shit, no good motherfucking cocksucker. I still hate you. I'm still mad at you. I don't forget shit, asshole. And I'm still here too. Oh yeah, you career suicide. You ain't gonna make it, Fist. Now, Fist, 7,000 fucking subscribers later. 2 podcasts fucking later. I'm still here. And I ain't going nowhere. Can't get rid of me. Fuck out of here, man. Pussy ass nigga. Let me tell you something. Give y'all a quick little message real quick. Don't trust these industries. Don't trust them. Don't trust industry people. If y'all start doing the YouTube and you start getting a little motion going on, and these little pussies want to collab with you, they want to work with you, tell them no. They suckers. Don't trust these YouTubers. Don't do it. This shit is a business. Everybody want clout. All they want to do is come on your channel and mooch off your fan base to grow their fan base. Fuck them. Don't trust them.
Facts.
Grow your own brand. Do it by yourself. You don't need nobody help. If you pop it, you pop it. YouTube is like a country. When you come to the Fist Vegas channel, this is the United States of Fist America. You understand me? This is what this is. And when you go to the Antichrist channel, that's his country. When you go to the Poodle channel, that's his country. If you go to Ron Effect channel, that's his country. Why is Fist Vegas calling it a country? Because in a country, your people hear what you want them to hear. They see what you want them to see. If you go to North Korea right now, they're the good guys. If you go to Russia, Putin's the good guy. If you come to America, they're an op. You see where I'm going with this? On this Fist Vegas brand, I don't think I've ever been a good guy, but I'm loved over here. I go over there, I'm the bad guy. I'm even worse than I really am. See where I'm going with it? So at the end of the day, you don't need to mooch off other people's fan bases because they're not there for you. If they were there for you, they would have came to you. You wouldn't have to go there to get their attention. Build your own country, build your own army, and get it rocking like that. Don't try and mooch on somebody else's fan base. Don't try and get cool with a bunch of snakes. A snake is a snake is a snake is a snake. I know people who own snakes. I rock with people who own snakes. I love animals. And you know what they all tell me? a snake will always bite you. It doesn't matter if you owned it for 5 years. It doesn't matter if you fed it for 5 years. It doesn't fucking matter. At the end of the day, a snake will be a snake. They can't help themselves. And that's just that. So the moral of the story is, if you can't do it by yourself, maybe you shouldn't be doing it in the first place. Ron, did anybody help you build your channel? What did you have, 10,000 plus when you stopped?
Yeah.
Did anybody help you get those subscribers?
No, hell no. Put a lot of work into that shit too.
Exactly. If you can't do it on your own, you don't need to do it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm not going to let some 40-year-old virgin who ain't shit, ain't never been shit, ain't never going to be shit, I'm not going to let him get me upset. I just found it, people tweeting me shit, people sending me screenshots of shit. And at the end of the day, fuck them. And you know what bothers me too? You know what gets on my fucking nerves too? When he plays victim, he was eating that shit up. When I did what I did, oh my gosh, you should have fucking saw him. He was so unprofessional. That's not what I do. I'm a bigger person than that. He attacked my character. And then he got fucking license plate guy, whatever the fuck, comes on his channel like, I saw what that guy did to you, and I just want to let you know that we support you, and I DM'd you and I messaged you as soon as the video dropped, and I just want you to know that we care about you, and all it takes is one person to damage your reputation, and we're gonna do everything we can to protect your reputation. Fuck them. Eating that shit up, playing victim. It could A Hollywood director could not have wrote that shit any better than what it did. You got the ultimate bad guy in me. You got the most hateable motherfucker on the planet in me, going at the most likable slimeball cocksucker you could possibly think of. You couldn't even write a better script than that shit. And it all played out exactly the way it should. I go on my angry black man don't give a fuck rant. I get shit off my chest, and he sits in the background, plays victim, acts like the bigger person, and gets sympathy from all these fucking beat reporters and all these pussy content creators and all this sucker shit. And you know what bothers me the most about people with good reputations? You know what bothers me the most about people who are allegedly supposed to be good people is they can do bad shit and nobody bats an eye. If
Mm-hmm.
if Fist Vegas came on his channel and tried to blackball somebody and say, if you work with him, you can't work with me, they would have called me a bully. Ron, am I lying?
No, you ain't lying. Keep going, bro. You say it's facts.
They'd have called me a bully. I would have been called a bully for saying shit like that. But when he say it, ain't nobody say nothing. It's crickets. It falls on deaf ears. See what I'm talking about? And then what kills me the most is all the fuckers who stop working with me, all the little pussies and little coons who ain't want nothing to do with me because they so scared of him. Why y'all ain't been on the fucking channel? Where y'all collabs at? What have you done? Have you grown? Have you leveled up? What have you done in the last 6 months that made your career better? Because of allegedly I'm a poison pill. Allegedly I'm the CM Punk of the fucking community and I'm just poison. I want to know all those little no good, lying, deceitful, backstabbing motherfuckers that turn their back on me. What have you done lately? What have you done? I watch my former co-host go live every fucking Wednesday the same time as me, and I'll have more likes at 5 minutes than he'll get views for that fucking video. But yet he dumped me so he can go and fuck with them. I watch another motherfucker who's local to me, who ain't shit, who went viral for a tweet disrespecting Daniel Jones and didn't even put his handle in the video. You got millions of views on a fucking video and it did nothing for you because your dumb ass didn't put your name in the handle. Look at you now. Nothing. You couldn't buy a view. You couldn't get a poor man to watch a video for a fucking meal at McDonald's, you broke bitch. I'm doing too much. This is not a firing range video. I have Ron Effect on my channel. I've been working on being a better person. I drove around the other day because of my personal life. I'm going through things. You know what's scary? What's really, really scary is when a person with no emotions like myself, when a person who really doesn't give a fuck like me, when I begin to give a fuck, when I start feeling weird, when I start feeling emotional and I get in my feelings, that's a dangerous thing because I don't know how to control that. And the only way I know how to control my feelings is to fucking give in to them. So anything that I'm feeling, anything that I'm going through, I'm liable to lash out and give in to get rid of the pain. But you know what Fitz Vegas did because he's suffering from insomnia at the moment and he can't sleep and he's staring at his fucking wall in the dark trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. I got in my car and I went for a ride. It's 2 a.m. It's freezing. I went for a ride. And in the process of me going for that ride, I found serenity. I found serenity. And it's as simple as this. I have to learn to accept the things that I cannot change, and I have to focus on the things that I can change. I can't change the past. I can't change bad timing. I can't change the things I've done. But what I can focus on is the future. I can focus on my health. I can focus on my finances. And most importantly, I can focus on my happiness. And I came to that conclusion. And for the past couple days, I've been a better person. I have. I tell y'all on this channel all the time. You see, the beauty of me being on this channel is nobody knows who the fuck I am. There's no consequences, there's no repercussions in my personal life for the things that I say on this channel. And when I tell you God is going to let me into heaven for the things I choose not to do, if you really only knew what that meant, you'd have a whole new appreciation for me. The self-control that I display on a daily basis, the fucking decisions I make on a daily basis, a lot of people can't make that because if they could make that, there wouldn't be fucking prisons. There wouldn't be enough people to put in them prisons. So I said all that to say this. If you're going through something in life, if you have issues that are going on in your personal life, take a deep breath and accept the fact that you cannot change the past. You can't. The only thing you can do is focus on the future. What's done is done. You can't bring back lost ones. You can't go back and stop yourself from doing things. You can't get back lost time. It's over. Make the best of what you got left. All right? That's the end of the message. Ron,
Yes, sir.
you want to get to the super chats?
Yeah, just real quick. You ever think about making motivational messages, like on some Bishop T.D. Jakes, E.T. the hip hop preacher? Because you be saying some real shit. Like people might just think it's like, oh, Fisk is just ranting, but like you're really like you're saying something for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like people might just say, oh, he's just ranting. Oh, what YouTuber beef? Oh, what's going on? But like if people really like took in like what you were saying, like I feel like you could like change lives.
You know what I am starting to try to do, and I do it on the Church of Giants, is what I want people to ask me personal questions, relationship advice, financial advice, health
Yeah,
advice. This way I can do what you're saying, Ron. I can give people advice to help them. I want to be more than just a Giants content creator. You know what I'm saying? I want to be more than just a Giants content creator. If I can help somebody with my words, if I can inspire somebody, like shout out to Butters. Butters is doing his thing on YouTube. He came to me the other day and he said, "Fifth, you're the reason I started doing YouTube." And I just, and it really made me proud because he works hard on his channel, he works hard on his Instagram, and he said, "Fisk, you were my motivation." And I appreciate things like that. So if there's somebody going through something and it's advice I can give them, that makes me feel a hell of a lot better than giving you Odell Beckham news. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So it's just that's really where I'm at with it. And like I said, I don't sometimes being Fist Vegas is of a lease for me. So sometimes I gotta get certain things off my chest. I can't go into details all the time. I gotta talk in riddles, but sometimes I gotta get it off my chest. Because in reality, I wear different hats. So when I put the Fist Vegas hat on, it gives me a chance to be a little bit more unfiltered and say the things I want to say, and I could take my mask off because I perfected my public persona to the point where you if people knew I was Fist Vegas, they wouldn't believe it. They wouldn't believe it. If you met me in person, you would never in a million years think I was Fist Vegas. The energy that Fist Vegas brings, you would never get that from me in person.
Right.
Yeah, I gotta understand, bro. I'm 6'5". I'm a big dude. I can't be Fist Vegas in person. I'll get shot by a cop or something. So it's just life is funny. Like life is funny, man. You gotta adapt or you gotta die. You gotta read the room or get the fuck out of it. You can't be the same way all the time. How did
Hmm.
Jay-Z say? Show you how to move in a room full of vultures.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to do that, man. How did I get on that tangent?
Hey, it'd be like that. You be talking about one thing and it just snowballs. But yeah, I firmly agree with the prison part. He was like, oh, the stuff like on the outside, you gotta control yourself. People aren't able to do that. There wouldn't be enough space. There wouldn't be enough prisons for people. I totally understand what you're talking about. Because people like, bro, the stuff that I see like on the internet, like from videos and stuff, is like you never know what somebody capable of, bro. Like you don't know, like you really don't know who somebody is. Like people try people like based on how they look or whatever, or you know what I'm saying? What's the new thing? F around and find out. You seen that meme? The guy with
Yes,
the
I love
board.
that meme.
It's like a chart or whatever. It's like a
I love that meme.
bro. It's one of the truest things, bro. People f around, find out, and then they whole demeanor change up. They play victim. They play man. I don't be. That's why I don't be effing with people. Bro. I keep to myself, especially in real life, because bro, it's a different rabbit hole. Probably been on this topic for too long, but yeah, glad
Yeah,
you spoke your piece.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I get a chance to shit on Antichrist, I'm gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? I just people will screenshot me things for him stream earlier, and it is what it is. Like I said,
I can relate.
yeah. So yeah, I know you can. So it's just I feel better now. Like I tell people all the time, man. Like I'm emotional. I am. I give it. I gotta like I let when I let it out. You see a lot of people, oh, I'm too cool, so I'm not going, I'm too good to spaz on a nigga. Not me. No, I'm not too cool. I'm not above it. When I'm angry, you gonna find out. Trust me, I'm not above it. But shout out to Luis Martinez for the first super chat of the night. You know what I'm saying? He says, "What up, y'all? Surprised that Fist started supporting Darius Slayton. Hashtag Fist unit." Yeah. So Ron, so check this out, Ron. Let's talk about Darius Slayton real quick, right?
Yep.
So I be shitting on Slayton,
Yes.
all right, and deservedly so. By the way, deservedly so.
Yeah, it's fair.
It's been fair criticism. It's not like I've said any. It's not like I've called him out his name. I've just talked about his on field play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, maybe saying filth is a bit. Anyway, the point is this: he calls a press conference like a couple days ago, right? And I'm sitting back like I can't I can't believe I can't believe I've been going in on this dude. Like Darius Slayton, I get it now. He's such a good dude and a humble guy, and he's so loyal to Daniel Jones. I was like, damn. Like I was like, damn. I was like, damn. I gotta leave him alone. I gotta root for him now. When he really said, he's like, man, I'm so happy for Daniel Jones. I'm more happy for his contract than my own. He's been through so much, and there's no slander allowed on my channel, on my Twitter for Daniel. I'm like, damn. I was like, damn. Let me leave him alone, bro, because that's honorable. like Darius Slayton is a good homeboy. Darius Slayton is what I call a foxhole friend. All right, Darius Slayton is a foxhole friend. That's the type of friend that you know gonna be there when shit get real. All right, so it's like
Facts.
we all need a Darius Slayton in our life. You know who I compare Darius Slayton to, Ron?
Who's that?
Tony Yayo and Myth Bleak.
Okay.
That is Darius Slayton. Darius Slayton is the Tony Yayo / Myth Bleak of the Giants. That's the loyal homeboy who gonna be there through thick and thin and shout you out no matter what. I know y'all seen the Tony Yayo interviews on Vlad. Tony Yayo give 50 Cent a compliment every other clip, bro. That's Darius Slayton, man. Like I respect it. I respect it, man. Shout out to Slayton.
Yeah, I love
Eh,
people like that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to Luis Martinez again. He says, "How's the smell and taste feeling?" By the way, Fisk. One day at a time, man. I will say this though. I am in week 5 without my senses. You know,
He's
I have,
still not there.
still ain't there, man.
Damn.
You know, I have been taking the fuck it Mucinex, like this Mucinex for the past 4 days because I'm trying to get rid of congestion in my ears. My ears have been congested for a minute now, so I'm taking the Mucinex honestly to get rid of congestion because I don't want to take nasal sprays because I took the Vicks nasal spray. The shit was burning my nostrils, so I said I ain't taking that shit no more. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. You know, look, I'm turning a negative into a positive. You know what I'm saying? Like, not, without getting too religious, everything happens for your good and everything happens for your bad. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is this: I'm in the situation I'm in now. I'm gonna take advantage of it. I'm in the gym at 5 in the morning every day. I eat one salad a day. So what I do is because I have my senses aren't there. So I don't have an urge to eat because I can't taste my food. So what I'll end up doing is I eat one salad a day. So I'll go to Wendy's. A crispy chicken sandwich is $1.87. I get a plain crispy chicken sandwich. I chop it up, put it in my salad every day around 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and that's all I eat for dinner. And I won't eat anything the rest of the day because I take my protein shake when I get out the gym. And like I said, I drink water throughout the day. I'm not hungry. And then when I eat my salad, that's it. So I'm basically going on 24-hour fast every day. Today is Wednesday. I've had four salads the last 4 days. That's all I've eaten. I put my mile in on the treadmill. I put my mile in on the bike. I hit my weights, and that's that. If I'm if I'm gonna be a crippled, I'm gonna take advantage of my handicaps. I'm not gonna sit here and go without smell and taste and not take advantage of it. Because I can't taste food and don't want to eat food, I am in prime position to lose as much weight and tone my body up. Is anybody on this is a cheat code. You feel me, Ron?
Yeah, that is genius. That is genius way of looking at it.
It's a cheat code, man. And like I said, I have insomnia, so I can't sleep. So while y'all asleep at night, most people get 5 to 7 hours of sleep. I'm staring at my fucking ceiling in the dark. It's just me and my thoughts. That's it, just me and my thoughts, because I can't sleep. So I came to the conclusion that if I can't if I can't eat, I might as well do as much cardio as possible. I might as well go into the gym and go as hard as possible because I'm on the perfect diet. The hardest part about getting in shape is your diet. That's the hardest part.
Facts.
So because I have no urge to eat, and even if I have an urge to eat, I can't taste the shit anyway. I might as well turn this negative into a positive. And for the remainder time, because I know I'm gonna get my senses back eventually, but for the remaining time that I don't have my senses, I'm going to sculpt the best body I possibly can. And that's how I turn that negative into a positive. You feel me?
Yeah, but you mentally tough. Like you mentally tough, probably physically tough. I'm pretty sure you're in good shape. Well, obviously how you're talking and all that. And Yeah, because like based off what you're saying, like I know people will lose their mind. I was getting stressed just hearing you talking about like going through it. Like, like not no taste and all that, like what you eat, the insomnia. Like that's a lot. Like that's a lot for anyone to bear. So yeah, but I'm
Yeah.
giving you your kudos for that.
And like I said, I try to protect the Fist Vegas character, so I don't like to like talk about my weaknesses at all. As far as like I do suffer from insomnia. I have lost my senses, but like I said, some of those things lately have put me in a vulnerable state, and the only time I'm able to voice my opinion unfiltered is when on Fist Vegas. So lately, I will admit to y'all, lately I have gotten a little personal on my streams. I have gotten a little bit onto the personal side of my life instead of keeping it strictly Fizz Vegas. But you know, it it is what it is, man. Life is a bitch, and she's gonna fuck you. All right, life is a bitch, and she's gonna fuck you. All you can do is enjoy it and wait for that bitch to come back and fuck you again until the day you die. Translation is you're gonna be happy. And when that bitch called life comes around to fuck you, you gonna have a bad day. You're gonna be sad. You gotta take that shit in stride. Because she's gonna keep coming back. Nobody's gonna be happy forever. What goes up must come down. And what goes down must come up. So whatever you feeling down about right now, whatever you depressed about right now, you'll get over that shit. And if you just got some pussy, or you just got a raise from your job, or you just, you know what I'm saying, you just got 10,000 subscribers, whatever made you feel happy today, that buzz is gonna go away and you're gonna come back down.
100%.
That's life. Shout out to LA. Yo, LA, what up, man? Yo. Um, okay, I see LA's next super chat. I'll talk about that. LA says over Mira's dead body will OBJ be a Jet. I agree. OBJ's definitely not going to the Jets. If he comes back to New York, Ron, he's coming back in blue. What do you think about that?
Man, there's a lot for me to say about this whole thing. I don't even know because I was not pre-gaming, but those thoughts was definitely going through my mind about what's going to happen. It's like his price and all that, like what's going on. He's also actually not even like with OBJ coming back over the price. Like, are we really sure? I'll speak for myself, but are we really sure that we want this? Because if you think about it, if you really think about it, like he's always playing, bro. Like, I hope he doesn't treat it like, let's just say, like, if Odell will come back, right? I hope he doesn't treat it like it's a child's game. Like, it's like, or it's like it's just a chance for him to pad his wallet because he already got the ring. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, while playing to still be relevant. Like, have you seen his Twitter and like the interviews and stuff, like while being a Giant or maybe a little bit after that? It was like, he would tease fans with his tweets, like for Saquon, like, oh, hey, teammate, such and such. And then people are like, oh, you're going to be a
He has
Giant.
been doing a lot. Yeah,
Bro,
he's been
I
doing a lot.
hate it when he be doing that stuff, bro. It's like, it's like, I don't want to use the word goofy. That's kind of strong. But it's like, bro, like, are you trying to be a Giant or not? Like, what are you really doing? Because like, you don't do like it's like we got a different Odell when he's like with the Giants, when he's like in the Giants field. But if he's with the Browns or the Rams, it's like a more chill or relaxed Odell. But he's childish when it comes to the Giants. Like that's the thing that be pissing me off.
He's acting real feminine with the Saquon tweets and shit. I agree with that. He's acting very. And all right. Here's what I'm gonna say about the Odell thing, and I've said, and y'all know, and I'm gonna say it for the 50th time. Now that Dallas got Brandon Cooks, Odell's leverage is gone. He gotta hold the L. Odell needs to take his L and move on. Come to the Giants. Take whatever you can negotiate with Joe Shane and keep it pushing. Play with your friends. Come play with Saquon. Come play with Shepard. Come to the fan base that'll love you. Nobody's gonna ever love Odell the way Giants fans do, and that's just that. All right, with no fan base is ever gonna love him the way we love him. So just come back home, re-energize your career, and end it on a good note. Odell, your days of getting paid are over, my nigga. It's done, bruh. Your days of getting big contracts are over. You and the Antonio Brown lane now, bro. Not, you know what I'm saying? Antonio Brown, his last couple contracts was small. Even though Antonio Brown could play, they were small because he got personality issues. Odell, you have injury issues. So nobody's trying to give you no super big bag. Take you like 8-9 million, get some incentives to put it to like 10 to 12, whatever, and come play for the Giants, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like this whole notion that OBJ trying to get 15 to 20, OBJ trying to get 10 to 12, he got to let that go, bro. Nobody giving him that money coming on 2 ACL tears, and he about to be 31 years old.
Damn right, he need to let it go.
You gotta let it go, bro.
They're not trying to play like the okie doke with the Giants. Are we going to forget that the Giants made him the highest paid wide receiver and had the nerve to say that his goal was to be the highest paid player? Imagine anybody other than a quarterback talking about being the highest paid player in the league.
Or Aaron Donald. If your name ain't Aaron Donald or quarterback, stop.
Yeah, this is from like not in hindsight, but like from back then, like with what was going on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like just like with what he was asking for, and then when he's shipped off to, I don't even want to say shipped off. I feel like him going to Cleveland was more of his choice than the Giants. You know what I'm saying? Because like with the interviews, like he talked his way out of New York. Because honest to God truth, I watched the Josina Anderson interview before this because I saw like, you know, we like have a prep of like what's gonna like the title, wide receiver issues, OBJ price or whatever. And you know, knowing that the OBJ talk was gonna be brought up, is like I was just thinking, bro, it's like you're doing these interviews shading the Giants, you know, oh, are you held back? What's you think go to the next level, this, that, and other. And now looking back on it, you had your best year with the Giants. You was over in I was about to say Brooklyn, over in Cleveland, talking about, you know, when Eli got benched for Daniel, not Gino. When he got benched for Daniel, they made Daniel the starter. You know, they interviewed Odell about it. You know, obviously, you know, they had a media move. He's all, you know, oh, it's nothing but love for Eli. That's the brother of mine. Like you saying all this, he's the brother of you and all that. And in the same interview talking about, you know, oh yeah, it's different over here. You know, oh, like when I catching passes day one with Baker. Yo, yeah, this is different. Oh, I feel like a little kid seeing Baker, seeing this offense. This is all true. Look this shit up. I'm not even paraphrasing or making this up. Oh, seeing this offense, this defense is something special. And then you know, after all of it, oh, they sent me over here to die. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know
it's
what
like,
Odell is?
What's that?
He's light skinned.
Yeah.
There's a lot of light skinned activity going
bro,
on.
This is what I'm trying to say, bro. Like when I said, like, do we really want this? Like, which Odell, like, say if it does happen, which I don't think it will, but like, he got to play for somewhere because it's like, that's another thing I wanted to bring up. It's like for his legacy. He got his ring, so I'm pretty sure he don't care about nothing else. He got his ring, he's got his money, but you know, you can never have enough money. And it's also for the legacy because when people see him, they probably say, "Oh, Odell, what's up, man? You got that ring. So when you going back? What team you gonna go? You doing workouts and stuff? Like he got to go somewhere." And then it's like, "Oh, what's the price or whatever?" I'm hearing that, you know, from the media, but you don't know what's true anymore. Oh, for the Giants, they're not looking for him anymore because they got what's his name? Like he did kick returns and stuff. I'm having a brain fart right now. Who the wide receivers the Giants just picked up?
Oh, you talking about Paris Campbell and Jeb Smith?
Oh, yeah, my fault. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, go ahead. So who's the wide receivers?
We got Paris Campbell and Jeb Smith.
Paris Campbell. So it's like, oh, with that signing, it's like, oh, they're picking up this wide receiver and they might do other things because, oh, Odell's out of their price range. You know how the media say that they heard this from the Giants or this team. So we don't know what's true anymore.
They didn't hear a damn thing from the Giants. The Giants are the CIA.
Right.
I'm be honest with you. Whenever they say they heard something from the Giants, it's a lie. The Giants are the CIA, bro. Joe Shane, Dable, Mara, they don't let out shit.
And Odell tweet is like, oh, when did I say this was too high? This, that, and other. This is like the games, bro. Like, why does it take so long? Like, I feel a deal could have been already done. You know what I'm saying?
Odell did? Odell used the Cowboys as his leverage, and it backfired. That's all it was. Once the Cowboys got Brandon Cook, OBJ market died. Once teams knew Jerry Jones wasn't about to plunge on him, his market died, bro. It just died. Like, let's just call it what it is. Jerry Jones fucked him.
The Giants
call a spade a spade.
Yeah, the Giants would just even be the most comfortable choice. Your bros over here. You said it before me. Sterling over here, Slayton over here is like, oh, now you got a new quarterback. Freaking, because you never caught passes from Danny before. Freaking, it's like the atmosphere. Like, what doesn't he have his houses or whatever? I don't know what his living
And here's
condition
the thing
is.
too, Ron. He's not coming here to save us.
Yeah,
He's not. He's not going to be the best player on our team. He's not Daniel Jones. He's not Dexter Lawrence. He's not Kayvon. He's not Saquon. He's not that. Like, he's that. When Odell was here 4 years ago, he was the best player.
Right.
Now it's different.
It's for his own brand. That's what it feels like to me. Forgive me if I'm like, reaching with this and like, going a different direction, but just how I see it. And I like Odell. Everybody should know that I like Odell based off like the videos I've done. Like, I'm not hating on him. I'm not an op to him. I'm just calling a spade and just for the sake of the Giants, because I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of a player. I'm a fan of the team. I'm not on where Odell goes, I go. I ain't on that type of time.
Nah, he ain't LeBron.
Yeah, bro. It's like, I just don't want it to end bad for the Giants, bro. I just don't want it to be.
No, it's not gonna end bad. We're fine. We're fine. And then we're not. Odell, he ain't important enough to kill our locker room, bro. He's not that guy anymore. He's not important enough. But shout out, y'all got to get me to 100 likes. We got 180 people in here. We ain't got 100 likes. Yo, hit the like button, man. And I hate interrupting because I listen to our podcast. Once it goes on Spotify and iTunes, I'll listen back to the podcast. And I hate when I gotta interrupt our good conversations and tell y'all to hit the like button. I hate that. Like when I'm listening back to it and I stop and I gotta say hit the like. I hate that shit. But shout out to LA. Yo, Fisk, like them Addison highlights I tweeted you. I didn't watch it yet, LA, because I'm gonna do a reaction video to it. So part of my draft coverage this year is when I talk about a player, I'm going to do highlight reactions to him, kind of like I did with Kayvon Thibodeau last year. I'm going to do that. So honestly, LA, I didn't watch the highlights because I want to do a reaction to it for the channel. So I didn't watch it because I want to react to it for the first time when I upload the highlights.
Fire. So that's why. Authentic. You want to react to it. You want to react to it for the first time. A lot of reaction videos out here in the YouTube world where it's like it's the acting is bottom tier.
And speaking of authentic, fuck him too. That yellow hoodie pussy ass nigga. Fuck him. I spared him. Out of all the people I let slide, I can't believe I let him slide. I still might wake up on the wrong side of the bed one day and give him a piece of my fuck him. All the sucker shit he did. But anyway, back to the show. Agent Trotsky says the Fisk unit loves some carrot cake. You like carrot cake, Ron?
I like carrot cake, the food. You know what's crazy? I know from if people don't know what's going on, go watch the last episode. Ever since the carrot cake nickname thing, it's been imprinted in my brain. It's been plugged into my brain, so I never get it wrong again. I always say carrot cake. I never get it wrong because I'm thinking of carrot cake. So even though it was like, I'll give him a different nickname or whatever, it worked. I'll never say his name wrong again.
Bobby Carrot Cake.
Yeah.
It works. Yeah. It really does work.
Yeah, so I do love carrot cake the food, but I don't think we should be calling him that though. Like as a nickname, we gotta give him something more vicious, something.
Oh, don't worry. I'll come up with some cold-blooded shit to call him once he start making tackles.
And also, what's with the Giants? I'm telling you, bro, over the histories, what's with the Giants always signing guys with the craziest names? Okereke,
Kiwanuka,
Prince of Mukamara, O.C. Umenyiora.
Shout out to Prince of Mukamara, by the way. Shout out to him.
Yeah, who's another one? Oh my god. Oh, Madias Kiwanuka.
Ozzy Umenyiora.
Yeah. What was another one?
Sojolari. I'm trying to think.
It's a long list. Oh, Owa Adigizuwa. Bro, it took me forever to learn his name. The Giants have a knack for getting the craziest names, bro.
Orleans Darkwa.
Yeah, the craziest name is like we got all of Wakanda, bro. They signed all of Wakanda. but I F with it though. I F with it. These are some great players though, by the way. Some of these guys are Super Bowl champions.
real quick, since he brought up Prince and Mukamara, I want to say shout out to Aaron Ross and Corey Webster. Those were our two starting corners on our Super Bowl teams. 07 and 11. Shout out to Aaron Ross. Shout out to Corey Webster. Gotta love Aaron Ross and Corey Webster, man. They don't that secondary does not get enough credit. Shout out to Kenny Phillips. You know
RW
what I'm saying?
McQuarters.
R.W. McQuarters. Everybody to Antrell Roll, the greatest safety in Giants history, Antrell Roll. You know what I'm saying? They don't get enough credit, man. Everybody talks about the NASCAR package in the front seven. But bro, that secondary was holding up. Cause all Stagnolo and Perry Feud did was play man. So Corey Webster and Aaron Ross, they was doing their job, bro. Like I know everybody says, "Oh, Strahan, Ozzy, Tuck." I get it, but yo, our secondary was doing their thing, man. Like shout out to them boys. That dude Corey Webster was 1-on-1 with Moss and T.O. in 07.
Preach.
That really happened. He was 1-on-1 with freaking Greg Jennings in his prime and Roddy White in his prime, and like those things happen, bro. Jabril Wilson is another one. Shout out to Jabril Wilson.
They need to call those guys for autograph signings and stuff. Like Giants, we have if anybody from the Giants corporation is listening and the head office is listening, freaking at training camps and stuff, have them sign some autographs too. Like not disrespecting the guys that they have there, the legends and all that stuff, but it's like these names and stuff is like, you know what I'm saying? Like these are some people that need to be back in the rotation. You know what I'm saying? Because like
Terrell Thomas injury prone ass. I remember him.
Like like I wonder what they doing now. I hope they all good.
And you know what? I remember y'all might be too young for this, but I was in college during the Madden during the Super Bowl year. Like Super 07 was my senior year of high school. Then I went to college next year. I was going to Madden tournaments using the Giants, bro. Corey Webster and Aaron Ross was so disrespected. They had like 85, 87 speed, bro. And I was shutting shit down with them dudes, man. I love the Giants, bro. Shout out to the Aaron Ross. Shout out to Corey Webster.
You're just
Shout
like
out
me.
to all
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was listening to you.
Hey, you just like me. Like I play Madden tournaments as well. Like with the head-to-head, I didn't want to use any other team but the Giants. I've never used any other team but the Giants. I actually won a Madden tournament too when I was in high school. I have pictures to prove this. I had to blurt out.
I do too. I still got some of my shit.
I'm gonna show you. I might post some of those to the Instagram, bro. It's like one of the proudest moments of my life. Like for real. Like just because, just like I don't know. It's like something with Madden, bro. Like the gritty days of Madden. Like so in person at GameStop. I don't know, bro. Like I got made fun of in high school and stuff, but it was fun for me, bro.
Nah, that's a whole fact. Shout out to Giants Broly. Remember, supporting big fists is supporting small businesses. What up, Fist? What up, Ron? Hey, what y'all think about Jaden Reed from Michigan State? Could be a solid day 3 option at wide receiver.
Giants definitely gonna pick up a lot of wide receivers in the draft. I was thinking about that earlier today too. How many picks they got? 9, 10?
We got 10 left until we get Hopkins. Once we get Hopkins, probably gonna have like 8 left.
Yeah, I'm thinking about like who they're gonna pick up and all that. A lot of wide receivers definitely coming out of that draft class.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, Broly. This is why Giants Outsiders taking like a 3-week break, because like I haven't looked at all them receivers yet, so I can't give you an honest opinion. Long as we ain't drafting that little midget out of what's his name, Zay Flowers or some shit. I forgot his name. It is like some 5'9" receiver that people keep telling me the Giants need to take. As long as we don't take him, I'm cool. Because we can't have like 2 midget receivers and Wandale and that dude. And like, nah, we can't do that.
The Giants always had their success from tall wide receivers too. Not knocking small wide receivers. I'm just saying it is what it is.
And shout out to Ronald Rawlings. Bumbleclot. Hey yo, speaking of Bumbleclot, like I watched Belly like 20 times over the past 2 weeks. Yo. Yo, when my man went on the killing spree, yo, telling you, bro, he was like, I need a Jamaican Dandada. I kill for fun. I kill for nothing. Yo, that whole scene was Ox. Yeah, that's the name, Ox from Belly. If you know, you know, bro. Where he had the AK, he took out like 20 freaking Jamaican hired killers. Man, yo, I'm telling you, bro. He will give the Scarface scene on Run for His Money. And you know what? I want to pat myself on the back real quick. I want to give a shout out to me. You know what I'm saying? Because remember, Ron, I told you I was watching my channel that got demonetized. I had
Yeah.
it on the TV on
Yeah.
mute. I am a great director. This shit looks fucking amazing. This is good shit. This is good shit. I never watch my content, even the stuff that I direct. Like I add the music, I put my filters in because I'm a big Zack Snyder fan. So I got my Zack Snyder BVS kind of filters on the content and whatnot. Now, granted, she is the face of my website. She's a star. She's beautiful. She fits what I want to do so well, and I cannot wait to work with her on the 24th. But this is amazing. My content is amazing. I want to give myself a pat on the back. I'm the fucking shit. This is next level, high quality shit right here. This that blue magic right here. All right, this that shit you gonna hit, put you right to sleep, have you coming back for more right here, bro. I'm actually amazed at this. This is good shit. I did a great job, and she did a great job. They all did great jobs. All the models I work with did great jobs. This is good shit. Some good shit right here. But anyway, back to the show. Shout out.
Always gotta take pride in your work.
Yeah, man, because like I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. When it comes to Fist Vegas, I've done so many videos. I uploaded and go about my day.
Yeah.
Like I uploading a video for the Fist Vegas brand is like brushing my teeth at this point, right? But this other thing, I never like. I just don't watch it that much. I don't look at it. Like I edited it and then I'm done with it. And like because I'm a director, like it takes more effort to do this than to be Fist Vegas. Because when on Fist Vegas, it's an audio file and it's a 2-minute GIF compilation that I just duplicate like 10 times and chop it off at the end of the audio file. So the effort on the Fist Vegas videos is very minimum outside of me talking. But with these models and getting the right angles and just filming it and all the effort I put into it is just a different kind of appreciation, Ron. It's different and I'm very proud of it. And I rarely say that about anything that I do, but I'm actually kind of proud of it. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks great.
Ain't nothing wrong being proud of your work. You put the hard work into it. Other people gonna appreciate the work. Like you know what's they saying? Oh, if you build it, they will come.
Yes.
And here they are.
Cause you know what, Ron? I never liked my own shit. Like I've been like that since a kid. Like when I used to draw, like I was that dude who drew all the good Dragon Ball stuff, all the good South Parks. Like I drew a lot, like Metal Gear, Final Fantasy characters. I was great with my pen game. I was I was great, and I was one of those artists. I didn't need a pencil. I can draw Goku, Vegeta, Frieza. I can draw all that with a pen and not erase, color it and everything. I've always been an artist, and I've never really been a fan of my shit. I still have it, and after this show, I might go into my safe and go look at some of my stuff because I signed and dated all of my pictures. So I know I got shit from like 2004, 2005 and shit, but like I'm never happy with my stuff. Even when I was a rapper and I used to write songs and shit, I was never happy with it. But like looking at my content, I really do like it. I
That,
really, really like it.
that's fine. I want to see it. Could be worth a lot of money one day.
It might be. Hey, look, you never know, man. Look, I'm one video away from being that nigga, so anything's possible. Shout out to LA. Remember, supporting Big Fisk is supporting small businesses. Forming the Outsiders with Ron and Pizzle is better than kissing up the LPG. Kyle Pizzle and Ron and Fett done more for the Giants on YouTube than LPG ever done. 100. Greatest trio on YouTube for any NFL team. Hashtag G-Men, hashtag Outsiders. Thank you, LA. You know
Shout out
what
to
I'm saying?
LA.
Shout out to LA, man. I really do appreciate that love, man. I really, really do. You know, we only gonna get bigger. You know, we're only gonna keep growing, man. And like Ron, bro, this is nothing compared to how lit our show's gonna be when we got real games to talk about, man.
Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Yeah, I want
Our
to
show.
real quick. I want to thank you for helping bring the passion back, because I've told people in the past like, oh, I've lost the passion for it. Like, it was hard to articulate. Ron Effect left, yada yada. I made 2 bullshit videos trying to articulate and explain myself, and people just wasn't getting it. The passion getting there, bro. Like for real. Like you just said, like, oh, when the Giants Outsiders, when the games are happening, oh, it's gonna be on, bro.
Oh, we got some good ones because we play the AFC East next year.
I
So we got
cannot
Buffalo.
wait.
We got we get to play Buffalo. We get to play Aaron Rodgers, Jets. It's gonna be some shit going on next season, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Washington Warriors. RJ, where your fine ass? Oh, RJ, you got a stalker. RJ. Oh, I'm gonna screenshot this. I'm about to text this to RJ right now. Yo, RJ got a stalker in the chat. Let me find out.
His profile pic kind of match his message.
Facts. He definitely look like he ready to take you in the back of the truck and do something freaky to you. Yo, where RJ number at, bro? I'm about to text this to RJ right now. Man.
Got the drooling emoji and everything.
Let me find out this our RJ giving it up. Yo, I just texted you. Shout out to Jackson. Jackson says Antichrist fake ass can't get 2 views on his other channel. Fisk unit real loyal. We steppers. We ride or die. Everybody side with that beanbag is an op. That's a fucking fact. Shout out to Jackson. And that's a whole fact. He did that movie channel and that shit went triple plastic. You got 40,000 subscribers. You can't get a second channel monetized? How?
I'm out of the loop on a lot of this stuff, but I'm gonna just let you go. You have to fill me in. You have to fill me in with a lot of stuff later. You gotta give me. Sorry, not even the backtrack. You gotta give me a list. Like you gotta really like put me in the loop. Like give me a list of stuff because I said authentic. Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. I was like, oh, people's acting or something with like reaction videos. And it was like not authentic, whatever. He said authentic. Like, I know who you're talking about. I was like, oh shit, I triggered something. Like what the authentic? And you gotta let me know. You gotta let me know.
Yeah, nah, fuck him. You know what I'm saying? I actually recorded a firing range on him, but I actually decided, I forgot what happened, but I was supposed to spin the block on like 4 Giants content creators, but I ended up stopping the Antichrist because I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. What happened was the backlash I had got was so bad from after I aired out Antichrist that like I chilled because I was like, this channel wasn't used to me being so negative. Like my other channel, I would have let niggas have it. But this channel, I tried my hardest to be so positive on this channel that when I actually gave them the other side of me on this channel that I normally save for General Fist, they was like, they didn't know how to take it. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm losing subscribers. I'm like, they see him punking me behind the scenes right now. You know what I'm saying? For those of y'all who watch wrestling, y'all know what I'm saying by the CM Punk shit. So I'm like, let me just spare these motherfuckers, bro. I just left it alone. You know what I'm saying? But there's definitely like 3 fire range videos that just didn't get dropped. Them coon ass content creators, fuck them.
I should have been on that type of time in my past because I was just on some other stuff, bro. I shouldn't have been like not afraid of the fight, but when you say firing range and all that stuff, there's some quote unquote like thinking about it now. Like if I go back in time, like there's some quote unquote firing ranges I wish I'd have done myself because there was enough of a firing range to where it's like you couldn't say that I was wrong with the evidence being there. There's 3 content creators that are on my mind. Some people I can guess one of them. And the other 2 to be like, oh, well, what did he? One of the three, I've told you about him. The one of the 3 would have been like, oh, he definitely would have played victim 100%, and it would have made me look bad. So that's why I probably would have strayed from it. And the third one's probably a clout chaser. if anything, 100%, because he doesn't even YouTube anymore. But yeah, I'm just leaving it at that.
Yeah, man. Like so, and that's the thing too, right? Like I let him slide because I was just like, you know what, it is what it is. But I tell you what, that little anorexic motherfucker, I gave it to him for a mean 6 minutes. Pause. I
Mm.
couldn't wait to drop that fire range. I was spinning the block on the whole Giants content creator community. It was like 4 fire range videos. Everybody was getting my smoke that week. It was supposed to be splatter week the whole week. And then me and Pistol was gonna go live on the Outsiders and shit. I had the whole week planned out, and then I just said, fuck it. I said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like yeah, I got my point. The main person I wanted to get at, I got him. So I said, I got my point across. I'm gonna let it go. But trust and believe, I'm always liable to wake up on the wrong side of the bed and spaz on a nigga. So it might happen. You know what I'm saying? Because he be doing the most, bro. I hate that yellow hoodie wearing motherfucker. I can't stand him. Let me go on. Shout out to Jackson. Fisk, we got a Mr. Miyagi your shit, man. Get well for real. Yeah, bro. Look, it's gonna come back. I have faith. It's gonna come back. I'm gonna be patient. My smell will come back. My taste will come back. It's gonna come back. But in the meantime, I'm going hard in the gym. I'm eating as little as possible. And I'm gonna make the best out of this. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, when it come back, it come back. I can't wake. I, I can't let it get to me no more. It's certain things, man. It's I can't do nothing about it. I can't change it. I went to 3 doctors and they all said thug it out. There's no point in me being depressed about something that I can't fix. There's no point. There's no point. So yeah, I can't smell. Yeah, I can't taste. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes back, I'll enjoy food when it comes back. I'll enjoy being able to smell like a normal person when it comes back. But in the meantime, I still got models to book. I still got Fist Vegas content to put out. I still got money to make on a regular basis. Like shit, life goes on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's funny too, right? Because like I said, I've been vulnerable lately, right? So I'm with this girl and we would talk. We just having a conversation, you know? And she's really woke, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like a misogynist and she's like a feminist. So we're good friends, but we clash a lot, right?
Hmm.
And I was and she was telling me it's okay for a man to cry in front of his woman. And I was like, no, a man should never cry in front of his woman or some shit like that, right?
Right.
So long story short, I told her, I was like, when I was I was like 22 and I was living with my father in Miami, right?
Yeah.
And I I may or may not have contemplated taking my own life a couple times between the ages of 18, 17, and like 19, 20, whatever. I may have been going through some mental health issues, right? Suicide may or may not have been on the table, right? And this might be why I'm the way I am. But you know what my father told me when I told him that I was going through some shit and I was contemplating doing certain things. You know what my father looked me in my eye and told me?
What's that?
He said, son, RJ, because I'm Ricky Jr., I'm named after my father. He said, RJ, if you did kill yourself, I'd miss you for a week and we would all move on.
Mm.
He said, and I never forget this. He says, if you took your own life, we would miss you for a week. A couple people might put you on a shirt. Hell, a couple people might say RIP on Facebook. And after a few days, we will move on and forget all about you. Your name will come up once a year during your birthday, maybe on a holiday. But other than that, we will forget about you and move on. He said, life goes on, whether you were here or not. I never forgot that. And he looked me dead in my eye with a straight face and he told me that. And what I took from that story, Ron, is nobody's coming to save me. My problems don't fucking matter to nobody on this earth but me. So why would I complain to somebody else about my problems? Why would I go to somebody else about my feelings? If I can die today and you wouldn't give a shit about me a few days later, why would I complain to you about a problem right now?
Facts.
Do you really care? So I learned at a young age to handle my issues by myself. You feel me? So, you know, when it comes to my senses, I think back to what my father told me about nobody cares. It's nobody's problem but mine. So I'm walking around with a problem that can't be fixed. And if I complain about it, nobody fucking cares. If anything, it makes me look weak. So why would I let it affect me anymore? I'm carrying baggage that's doing nothing but holding me back. Me caring about my handicap is doing nothing to better my life. Nothing. So when it comes back, it comes back. I'm not going to sit here and focus on it no more. I've moved on to other things. But I do appreciate the people who have been checking on me. And I do appreciate the people who do care, which is why I like the Fist Vegas character, because y'all are the only people who ask me about it. In my personal life, who cares? But I come on the internet, people genuinely care. So, I do appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Forgive me for that tangent, but
No, don't apologize for it. This is like stuff that like needs to be said, and it's like, honestly, I'm grateful for hearing it. Like, yo, you be dropping gems for real, bro. Like, I'm not sure if it's just our conversation or just like how do we even get there?
I really don't be meaning to do this. It's just that I've really just been.
But I'm glad you did, though. That's what I'm saying.
I really didn't even mean to go here. Like I said, lately, I have not been myself lately. I've been a little emotional lately, which is not normal for me. But a little bit lately, I just been a little off lately. I just been a little off lately. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, sometimes the only time I can get things off my chest is when I'm Fist Vegas. I can't have these conversations in person, so I get it off my chest when I come on here. That's all. I appreciate y'all who listening. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can help somebody who might be going through something, or maybe somebody might need the advice. I hope it helps. Shout out to a man of culture. He says, I'm saving up money for that authentic fire. Yeah, man, I'll tell you, that dude was doing the most. He was coming in my live streams talking shit, egging me on Twitter, talking shit. I can't stand him, man.
Bro, where the hell am I when all this stuff is going on, bro?
You was away, bro. You was on hiatus.
And all this stuff happened, bro. A lot must have happened. How long was I gone?
Bro, you was gone for like a mean 2 years, bro.
Was I really?
Yes.
I thought it was only a couple of months. You're not the first person who's told me that. Was it really like that long?
Yes, Ron. It's been a minute, because remember, I don't think you were here were you on YouTube for the Joe Judge era?
I don't think it was.
QB Sneaks. I know that. I know you wasn't on YouTube for that season. I don't think you were on YouTube for his first season either, Ron. You know what, Ron? No, you weren't on YouTube for the Joe Judge years, because I started this channel December 25th of 2021. I started this channel on Christmas. You weren't on YouTube that season. So I don't think we have I don't know how you felt about the Joe Judge era, because you weren't on YouTube.
Shit, I must have not really gave a damn. It's like, what?
On YouTube. I'll keep it 100 with you. The last time you was on YouTube was the Sherman era.
And the Twitter stuff too. Like, how did I not? Like, I wasn't really on Twitter like that. I think I logged in. Like, I don't know, bro. Damn.
You was going around. You was gone, bro.
I must have been working
a lot of shit.
I must have been working too much or something. I'm trying to think of like, well, what was I doing then? Like, I obviously was doing something. I knew I was working. I must have been working too much.
But remember, that also was the pandemic too. Pandemic hit around that time.
Yeah, I was working during the pandemic.
Yeah, because remember the Joe Judge season, Joe Judge first season. Yeah, that was the pandemic season. Yeah, Joe Judge first year was the pandemic year with no fans in the stands, and then his second year was the QB sneak year, and then last year was Dable first year. Yeah, Ron, we ain't had a reaction from you since the Sherman era, bro.
It's kind of like my mind is spinning right now, like thinking about it.
Yeah, it's been a minute, bro.
I gotta be more aware of shit.
Shout out to Luis Martinez. Fisk, I'm revoking your 07 card. Quit bringing it up from Patriot Nation. By the way, we haven't forgot about your 2001 Super Bowl. First of all, let me explain something to you, little Patriot fan. Let me explain something to you. Y'all, okay, Ron, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If you average like 35 points a game and you score 14 points, is that not a choke job?
Wait, say it again. If you score
14 points in the Super Bowl at the averaging like 35 for the whole season, is that not a choke job?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, I rest my case. Nothing else needs to be said.
If you're averaging 35 points throughout the season, and when it comes to the most important game, you're only getting 14, then yeah, you choked it away. It's like that's the time you show up. That's when you're supposed to go 35 or over. That's not. Exactly. It's not even close.
I just want people to admit that Brady choked in 07. It's not. It's the pass rush. It's the Tyree catch. No, Eli Manning at the time of that Tyree catch had 10 points. Eli Manning should have got blown the fuck out by the 07 Patriots if they showed up. The 07 Patriots, if they put up their regular 35 points, it would have been a massacre. But they didn't do that. Now, did they, Ron?
No, you know why? Because they thought they already had one before the game had even started. Oh, you know what else happened that year? Freaking, what's his name? Kraft. Didn't they have a parade ready already? They already had planned a parade before the game?
Yeah, they was cocky.
And on their website, it's crazy. I'm getting these memories. It's on their website. I distinctly remember on their website, they already had Super Bowl winners, congratulations. Like, a team redoes their website after they win the championship. Yep. So they already had that released before the game had started. So yeah, I
remember because it was on ESPN and they flipped that shit to a third world country.
Yeah, it wasn't even no celebrating like early or they're celebrating too early. Like they really felt like it was probably already designing what the ring gonna look like and stuff.
And that's my point, bro. Like everybody tries to call it a fluke. Oh, the helmet catch. No. Eli Manning had 10 points on the board at the time of that helmet catch. 10 points. It came to that. The fact that Eli Manning only had 10 points on the board at the time of that helmet catch is an indictment on that offense. The defense did their job. The 07 defense did their job. It was that 07 offense with the 50 touchdowns from Brady and the 23 touchdowns from Moss. If they had put up their 35 points, Ron, we would have got blown out. But they didn't do that.
The spread was crazy too.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my point, Ron. Like, I hate when Patriot fans bring up 07 like it's a fluke. That's not a fluke. You choked. Y'all gagged. What are we talking about? And then in 2011, we just flat out beat you.
Yep.
Flat out beat you. Wes Welker dropped the ball. Call it what it is. So, I mean, like, I hate when Patriot fans try and make it seem like Eli Manning is lucky or Giants fans is lucky. No, your quarterback choked. That's a choke job. Period. Ain't no other way around it. When Peyton Manning got blown out by the Seahawks, y'all called it a choke job. Just because Tom Brady lost in a close one don't mean he didn't choke too. Am I lying?
Nah, you ain't lying.
Shout out. I mean, because look at it like this, right? And I'm gonna move on to this next super chat. But I want to put something in context for y'all, right? Tom Brady scored 14 points in 2007, right?
Right.
Peyton Manning scored 8 points in 2013. Not that big of a difference, is it?
Nope, not a big difference.
The only difference is one team got blown out, the other team lost in a close game. But guess what? The outcome was the same now, wasn't it?
It was.
Two quarterbacks averaging 35 points a game, setting records, winning MVPs, went to the Super Bowl, and laid the fuck down. But because people like Tom Brady, and he's allegedly the GOAT, they don't want to call it a choke job. And they don't like Peyton Manning for some reason. He's labeled as a choke artist, so they can't wait to say he choked. But there's really no difference. It's the same shit. It's literally the same shit when you think about it. But shout out to Giants Broly. Tank Dell like 5'8", but he get busy. I don't want another midget on my team, bro. Wandale is enough short people at the wide receiver position. I'm just being honest with you. Shout out to Tekken. Yo, Fist, what up? Is Henry Mondex any good? I heard he played for y'all last year. Go Jags. Who? Who? I never heard of him. Who was that? He must be one of them random receivers we had to call up the practice squad or something. I don't know who the fuck that is. Henry Modox. Look, check this out, bro. He can't be that bad because I don't remember.
He's trolling. Oh, wait. The defensive end?
I don't know who the fuck that is, bro. He can't be. If I don't know who he is, that means he can't be that bad because I ain't cursed him out.
Giants defensive end. This man had 3 tackles, bro. This man had 3 tackles out of 5 games. What?
Yeah, hey, shout out to RJ. Hey, yo, that Void clown who was making fun of your bro. Go off yourself, clown. Imagine stalking another grown man. Virgin confirmed. Is that who he is? Is that Void? Is that Washington Warriors? I don't know how y'all be I don't know how y'all be finding out who each other are with these live streams. I don't be fucking knowing. Is that Void? Washington Warriors? Is that Void? RJ saw what a real man was packing. I don't know what the fuck y'all be doing in these chats, bro. I don't fucking know.
I have no idea what's going on right now, bro.
I have no fucking idea what's going on right now. I have no idea what's going on. Shout out to William Ruffin. Fisk, thank you for making Shane watch 2023 Fire. Stepdad, thanks for coming back.
You're welcome. I told you I'll come back with the milk.
Yo, wait a minute, yo.
Pause.
Yo, Rod, chill.
Yo, wait, for real though? For real, that's gotta suck for people who is like, hey, where you going? Like, oh, Dad, where you going? Oh yeah, I'm going to get some cigarettes. I'll be back. You just never see him again. That's effed up, bro. That's effed up. Like you could at least told him something longer, like, oh yeah, I gotta go on a business trip, or I'm going overseas or the army. You could have told like think about it. You could have told her like a way more elaborate lie to buy you something. You told him you went to go get milk from the store. You went to go pick up a pack of cigarettes and then just not come back. That's gotta hurt, bro. Somebody's experienced that because that joke is universal.
Nah, that's facts, man.
Like if it was me, I would have said something like, "Oh yeah, NASA called me. I've been training my whole life to be an astronaut. They called me and we're going to outer space. So if you don't hear from me a while, just know I'm up in space." I would have said something like that. But oh yeah, I'm going to get a pack of cigarettes. Like, bro, what?
Never come home and
never come home, bro. That's fucked.
Nah, that's a whole fact.
My heart
son hating Newport the rest of his life and shit.
My heart goes out to anybody who's experienced that.
Yeah, shout out to the people without fathers who waiting on them to come home with them cigarettes, bro. Shout out to LA. He says, Any chance you and Tyson work together again? Tyson's my boy, bro. But Tyson got his own shit going on with the whole AFC East channel. And he has his own channel. But nah, shout out to Tyson. Actually, yeah. Matter of fact, Tyson and I will be working together next year because we play the Patriots next year. So what I might do is bring Tyson on the channel, probably bring him on Church of Giants or something. Next year for the preview the Patriot game. So yeah, I might do that. Might have Tyson pull up. When we play the Patriots. Shout out to Lewis. I'd rather lose a game and they get blown out 34-7 like the Giants did in 2001. First of all, it's 2000, motherfucker. Y'all lose that game 99% of the time. Y'all never sniffing 6 rings. First of all, you know what?
The audacity, bro. The Patriots may never sniff a ring again, bro. What do you mean?
Hey, yo, Ron, handle this dude for like 3 minutes while I
bro. See, freaking it's the damn Patriots fans, bro. They be on that shit. See, this be that shit, bro. And it's like, do they feel this way about the Eagles? That's the only Super Patriots losing is the one against the Eagles. Like, are we going to just sweep that under the rug? Out of all of them that y'all could have lost, like y'all let the Eagles get away with that one. Like, it's not even New England Patriots. It's Tom Brady. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like they're not even the best in the East. Okay, so you got the AFC East. So you got the Patriots, the Dolphins, Jets, and the Bills. Where do the Patriots rank there? Let's all be honest. Are they in the basement? Like, just think about it for real, though. Like, think about it for real. They're not better than the Bills. The Dolphins are getting more high powered, and then the Jets is like literally, bro. Did the Jets beat them last season? The Patriots are in the bottom of the division. Like, bro, they're not going to even sniff another ring, bro. Like, the conversations that other teams have about their team, other fan bases have about their teams, like, oh, Super Bowl chance. The Patriots can't have that talk no more. Tom is gone. Tom left and got a Super Bowl with the next team. He went to Tampa Bay and got a Super Bowl with them. These damn Patriots, and how it feel, huh? And now it ain't fun no more, huh? It ain't fun. Now you know what that's like, Patriots fans. Now y'all know what it like. They probably thought, oh yeah, we don't need Tom. We're gonna be all right. Yeah, all right. You thought. Got me effed up, bro. Celebrate that Juju signing. Like, I'm gonna have Juju doing TikToks and shit now. I ain't got too much to say about it, but you know, to me, that Patriots fan, I like Luis Martinez. You know, appreciate the super chats and all that. You're a real one being in here, but it's like, yeah, y'all never sniffing 6 rings. Yeah, all right. Yeah, the Giants got 4. They just need 2 more, and it's all tied up. It's not even. I don't even want to go there. It'd be like, oh, it's not even the Patriots rings. And also, y'all had a streak of luck. If Tom Brady is like, if y'all believe in like, you know, butterfly effects and like that, you know, or what ifs, they even did an NFL top 10, like a what if you ever watched that show. What if Drew Bledsoe would never got hurt? What would be the story of the Patriots? So it was like a stroke of luck, a stroke of destiny. That's the real luck. Your starting quarterback got hurt, and then it turns out that the backup became the franchise. When will you ever hear a story like that? That's like some fairy tale shit. And y'all were the team lucky enough to have it happen to you. Oh, wait. You know what I just thought about? Thinking back to Drew Bledsoe getting hurt? The Asterisk, Deflategate, Spygate. What's the one? It was something with Miami Dolphins. Snowplow Gate. Something like that. The snowplow man. They had a snowplow man come over and snowplow a spot. Bro, if you look back on this type of stuff, it's like the stuff they was getting away with. These Patriots fans. Fitz, you have anything to say about this? Or am I doing too much? I think we lost Fitz. Is his mic muted? He'll be back. But if anything, and also you're welcome because freaking Bill Belichick was originally a Giant, so you're welcome.
Ron, I heard you going off from across the hall. I had to put my I told you I had to put my clothes in the dryer.
Oh, okay. I
Now I
missed
heard
that.
you
'Cause
going off on the
I,
fourth
I was
off.
just flabbergasted by what Lewis was saying, bro. It's just these Patriots fans so privileged, bro. So damn privileged. We were talking about this like the last episode or the episode before that. Is the over the years when Tom Brady was there, it's just like they didn't have to
They were
experience
insufferable.
it was a rarity when they lost, and they had the nerve to be mad about it. Like I guess I know why they'd be mad. They was expecting to win. They were expecting to blow out, and then they like every loss the Patriots got in the regular season would be upset because they was expected to win.
Hey, yo, real quick. All right, see, I ain't about to say all that shit that Ron said. Okay, what Ron gave you was the truth, but what Ron didn't tell you is y'all are fucked. Okay, y'all ain't shit without Brady. And in another season after Belichick passed Shula for the all-time win to retire, y'all are gonna be even fucking worse. Okay, enjoy poverty. Okay, New England. You're never gonna win with Mac Jones. If he can't win with Belichick, he damn sure not gonna win whatever random they hire when Belichick retires. Okay, enjoy being a poverty franchise for the next 30 years, like you were the 30 years before Brady got there. Okay, eat a dick, Patriot fans. Eat a fat dick. You and your cheating ways, and that's that.
Spygated against the Giants and still lost.
It's still lost. And only God knows the kind of cheating shit y'all was doing in 2011 and still lost.
Imagine what they got away with. They got caught for a lot of shit. Imagine what they got away with.
Facts.
No
Shout
tuck
out.
rule. Add that to the list.
Deflating footballs. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Luis Martinez. I got some videos ready for when the Giants get blown out by Mac Jones next season. Y'all made a mistake coming to our house with your shoes. Bro. Okay, I'm not even gonna say none of that. If you think Daniel Jones and Dable getting blown out by Mac Jones, you fucking crazy.
Giants got a lot of interesting games this season. Now do you think about it?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be lit, bro. Shout out to Davon Bailey. How can we forget about the I Am Legend movie when you had the Giants losing that Super Bowl? Oh, is that true that the Giants lost the Super Bowl in the I Am Legend movie?
Yeah, I brought it up last week. Yeah, on the there's a scene where it's like before the outbreak or whatever.
You did bring that up.
It's like they have it's like flashbacks throughout the movie. So for anybody like just a skinny of it, for anybody who's never seen I Am Legend, it's like a post-apocalyptic New York City. It's like Will Smith is the only one there, and everybody else is like a zombie, but they only come out at night. And throughout the movie, like they like after sundown, and throughout the movie, it's like he's like literally the only one there. Like he messes with his mental and stuff, where he put up freaking mannequins and stuff to make like life seem normal. And he's talking to him and stuff. Oh, there's Jeff, there's whoever, oh, the girl in the store, but they just mannequins. And throughout the movie, he has flashbacks to like before it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, his family and stuff. I think Willow, his real daughter, Willow Smith, is in it as like, herself. And there's a part where they're watching TV and it's like, they talk about the outbreak or whatever. And on the ticker, it says, Super Bowl 42. And that's like this post-game score. And they had the Patriots beating the Giants.
Oh,
so
wow.
So they were filming before, the Super Bowl happened, but it was announced. And so they tried to make it more realistic by putting that in there, but they effed up and the Giants ended up winning. So it just, yeah.
Yeah, karma's a bitch. That's what y'all get. Talking shit. Freaking, I think Plexico said, I think it was Plexico or Strahan that said the Patriots are going to score like 17. They said we was going to like 2017.
I think it was Strahan. Right? I think it was Strahan. It was the predicting of the score.
And then Brady laughed at it and shit when he was asked about it. I remember that. Brady was like, ha, 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 ha. We're only going to score 14 points. Yeah, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Look how that turned out. I might watch it. Matter of fact, I might go YouTube that after this.
Yo, we should do a watch along.
Oh, that would be dope.
Me, you, and Pizzle, like we do like a watch along of like where we watch. Oh, we watch
America's Game or some shit like that.
Yeah. You think they like that?
Yeah, that'd be fucking dope. We'd have to time sync it. Like we'd have to get everybody in the live stream to like know, okay, this is the video link. This is what we watching, and we'd have to do like 5, 4, 3. And we'd have to watch it with no pausing too, so everybody can like we can all be on the same page.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be dope. We may have to do that.
Facts.
That would be dope. You know what I'm saying? We'd have to.
I'm writing that shit down.
Yeah, write that down. We'd have to mute the TVs though, because God knows the NFL would copyright
Mm-hmm.
flag the fuck out of me if I had their audio in the background. That's how that shit happened on the Super Bowl. Middle of Matthew Stafford game winning drive. NFL took down my stream and sent me a whole copyright straight because I had audio from the Super Bowl in the background. I was like, y'all motherfuckers, bro. Shout out to LA. Minus the Brady Belichick dynasty, G-men are better than the Patriots. It's not even debatable. It's not even debatable. Outside of that Belichick dynasty, the Patriots are a poverty franchise. Like, let's call it what it is. Shout out to Lewis. My propaganda is making Mac Jones look like 17 and no, bro.
Not in any universe.
Exactly. Shout out to William. When I am going to get King Kong, the Patriots can't run through today's AFC East. Look, the Fisk Unit merch is coming soon. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all, Fisk Unit merch is coming soon. Stay tuned, William. The Fisk Unit merch is coming soon. That shit fire too.
Oh, he's talking about like the image, like King Kong on like a tall building on a hoodie.
Yo, we gonna be mobbing my Fisk Unit shit, bro. This shit gonna be a wave, bro. That shit gonna be fire, bro. Just wait. Just wait. It's coming. Just wait. It's coming.
Can't wait to see it.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have some outsider shit too, just for you, me, and Pizzle. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely gonna have to get us some outsider shit.
Definitely gonna be wearing that shit religiously.
Facts. Shout out to Don J. Just take the L and accept the fact that Giants own y'all mentally and physically in the Super Bowl games. Yeah, it's true. Going against the Giants was the only time I ever seen Belichick and Brady look vulnerable. Like when they went against the Giants, they were waiting for shit to go wrong. You know, and normally they're the team that's waiting for the other team to mess up. But when they played the Giants, they was literally like, what can go wrong will go wrong. Like the Patriots turned into the Cowboys basically when they played the Giants in those Super Bowls, man.
Because they get frustrated because in their mind the game's not going the way they predicted. Then their mind's like, oh, it's just the Giants. We're gonna be all right. But then they get punched in the mouth.
Pretty much. We are not the Jets.
Right.
We are
Right.
not the Jets.
The Jets fans need to know that too. It's like the Giants are the big brother. I don't know why they think it's like
We are the Lakers, y'all are the Clippers.
right. Right.
Exactly. The only secondary team in professional sports that get love is the Mets. The Mets can stand alone in New York. I mean, granted, they're not the Yankees, but the Mets are a respectable franchise. Like they actually they win shit every now and again. Like the Jets, y'all don't win shit. The Clippers, y'all don't win shit. The Brooklyn Nets, y'all don't win shit. But the Mets, like they're actually a respectable standalone franchise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Mets are respectable. Outside of that, most of these cities, I want to say the Mets, and then you got the Spurs, the Rockets, and the Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, most cities with two sports teams, one of them teams are a poverty fucking team, bro.
Right.
Shout out to Luis Martinez. 135 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception, 10.8 QBR versus the Eagles. What you talking about, the divisional game? Who cares? Daniel Jones went to the second round with practice squad receivers. Like Giants fans, the NFL thought the Giants is gonna win like 4 games last year.
Was the Patriots even in the playoffs?
No.
Case in point, I don't know what point he was making. Like, bro, I was just saying earlier, bro. Are the Patriots even touch another playoffs?
I don't even know why a Patriot fan is talking shit to a Giants fan. We beat you in 2 Super Bowls, bro.
It makes them feel better, something in their mind, bro. It was always a free ticket for them too, because everybody was trash in the AFC East at the time. The Jets was trash at the time. The Bills was trash at the times. The Dolphins wasn't even on the same count. It was always a free today. How many times did they win the AFC East in a row?
Damn, it was at least like 15 years, bro.
Right. The Patriots fans deserve everything they're getting right now.
18-1, bro. 18-1. That's all I gotta say. 18-1. Shout out to Curdy Kurt. Patriot fans, y'all gonna become the Cowboys.
Hmm.
No, they're not. No, they're not. Because once Belichick retired, they're not even gonna be. At least the Cowboys can make the playoffs. Once Belichick retired, they're not making the playoffs no more. That shit is over. I mean, for real, let's call it what it is. Once Belichick retires next season, because Belichick is gonna pass Shula. The minute Belichick passes Shula on the all-time wins list, he's fucking retiring. And when Belichick retires, the Patriots are a poverty franchise to the 10th degree. Shout out to Jackson. Trying to be positive, fellas, but we still ain't got no number one receiver. Beat reporters say we out on D Hop or Odell. Pull the trigger and trade for J. Who? Who the fuck is JSN?
Oh, freaking bro, I can't remember these wide receivers' names, bro.
Who the hell is JSN?
I know who he's talking about.
I don't.
All these guys, they got like weird names and stuff. Is he talking about Najigba?
I don't
Or
know who you talking
I
about.
don't know. I gotta look at the wide receiver. I gotta look at the draft board, bro. But if anything, it's like a thing to not
Jackson Smith named Jimba. No, bro. I'm not. I don't care about a rookie. I don't care. I don't care. No, I don't care. Go get Hopkins. We need a veteran. Sorry, go get Hopkins.
bro. We still got time. Like I don't even know why like people are panicking. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't even know what might happen during the draft. You know how many times players get traded
On draft night.
Oh yeah, on draft night. Like we don't know what's going to happen.
Hollywood Brown, AJ Brown, those are draft night trades.
Right, like something's going to happen, and then when it happens, we'll talk about it, and then
yeah, because we will be live for the first round of the draft, so that's gonna be fun that night, especially since we got pick 25. So we'll be able to react to all the Cowboys and the Eagles and Washington. We'll get to react to them drafting and shit, so that'll be fun.
Right.
Shout out to Lewis. The chat needs a heel, and I'm stepping up. Yeah, I give you that. My chat been a little soft lately. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like it used to be where people came to the Fisk unit chats and used to just get roasted the fuck out of it, bro. I had dudes saving up money, practicing jokes to come to my streams and shit at the end of the week, bro. Shit used to be real, bro. My streams was different. Nobody was safe for my stream. Mama jokes, your sister, family members, everybody was getting in on my streams back in the days, man. Shout out to Tekken is my world. You got either Phoenix or Denver winning the West now. No clue. I'm gonna keep it $150 with you. I don't know who's gonna win in the NBA. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Giannis. There you go. I don't know who's gonna win the West. I don't know who's gonna win the East. This is the most parity I've ever seen in the NBA. Hell, the Knicks could fuck around win the title this year. It's that much parity in the NBA right now.
People got a few bets on the Knicks.
But I'll tell you what, if the Knicks won the championship, like I think the earth will stop spinning, bro.
Oh my, the Knicks fans, bro, they literally, bro, Knicks fans would tear it all up, bro. I can only imagine. Freaking New York would turn into like what's like a crazy city. Like New York would probably turn into like Vegas type. Like how about this? What was it? The LA? Remember the LA riots?
Yeah,
it'd be like the New York riots on some type of stuff, but out of happiness.
I'm gonna keep it on with you. I don't think if the Knicks won the NBA championship, what are the odds that anybody's going to work at school for the next 2 days?
Oh, forget about it. They couldn't. People be in the street. Like, how like there's like New York City traffic and all that. Nobody be able to drive. Everybody be in the streets. You wouldn't be able to travel. Only way you'd be able to travel is on foot. Like it would be, bro, it'd be wild. You ever see Bruce Almighty with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman gives him his powers. There's a scene in there where Jim Carrey is God or whatever, and he's answering prayers, and people are praying for their favorite sports teams. And what sports team was it? It's like the Bruins or something, or some hockey team. Their favorite hockey team, their city hockey team, ended up winning because Bruce was being reckless. Jim Carrey was being reckless and just answering everybody's prayers. I think it was like the Penguins or something. He let them win. And then it showed the aftermath, and they was going nuts. Like, it's just a movie, but it's like, fires and stuff happening. It just looked bad, but they were all celebrating their team winning. It'd be like, so if y'all look that up, look up, like, if it's on YouTube or whatever, Bruce Almighty, team wins Stanley Cup or whatever, and look at that scene, that's what I would imagine it being for the Knicks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I might take a trip over to New York City. Like, you know, it's only, I don't know how long, it's like, what, 15-minute train ride? It's like a 15-minute train ride. I just want to be there just to see the festivities, like just to see everybody going nuts if it were to happen.
I think it would be
Or I think
if
it
the,
might,
if the
oh,
Knicks won the finals, it's gonna be Cleveland times 1,000. Remember how lit Cleveland was after LeBron won Game 7?
yep.
I think it's gonna be Cleveland times 1,000. Like it's New York and the Knicks. It just New York and the Knicks are just it's just depression. Like if anytime I talk to my friends or family about the Knicks, it's just depression. It's just nothing but negative. Like the New Yorkers have this love-hate relationship with the Knicks. It's like the woman that continues to go back to the abusive husband.
Yeah.
That's really what being a Knicks fan is like. So it's just like if the Knicks won the championship,
You saw what happened when they beat Trey Young. Like, you know, all the I don't even
saying Knicks fans are so lit.
Dressing up as Spider-Man, bing bong, F Trey Young, F Trey, bro. This is just a regular season game.
Different.
Y'all beat a dude who was disrespecting y'all on y'all home court. So now imagine how they gonna act. Just, you know, moving on to the next round. I want to see the Knicks make a run.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If the Knicks was in the finals, I'm putting it this way, right? If the city of New York knew the Knicks might win the championship, they're gonna have to barricade certain shit. Like they're gonna have to literally put out roadblocks. They're gonna have to have cops in the street. They're gonna have to literally. It's gonna be like the Bane scene out of Batman or some shit. Like they're gonna have to really prepare for that.
It would be a movie, bro.
It's gonna be pandemonium if they win, bro. They're gonna have to.
It'd be a 30 for 30 documentary. On God,
it's gonna look like them George Floyd marches. That's what the fuck it's gonna look like,
right, bro? People are gonna be going nuts. It's gonna be out of like celebration, bro. I can only imagine because the Knicks been through a lot. The Knicks been through a lot with coaches, players, and all that stuff. And they finally got like the chemistry and things moving, bro. They beating the Celtics. Then they beat the Celtics in the last 2 games.
After that, I don't think they beating the Celtics like the last 3 times.
Winning on the road, got young guys too. So if they win it all with the young guys, it's like, oh, they could actually start a dynasty. Start something new, a new era.
And here's the thing too, RJ. Like, and Carmelo wanted to do it, but like the superstar that brings the Knicks that title, that motherfucker is going to be immortalized like nobody else. Forget Eli, forget Derek Jeter, forget all that shit. Whoever the superstar is who brings that finals to New York, he is number one forever. That dude is gonna be like, he gonna be Paul Bunyan. His legend gonna grow by the damn day.
I could see it for Julius Randle.
Nah, ISO Randle ain't winning no title, but I love ISO Randle, but he ain't gonna be the one. If it would probably be Jalen Brunson.
If everybody on their P's and Q's, bro. Well, it's a team effort. They got to work together.
I think the Knicks, like, you know what? Yeah, all right. So real quick tangent since we talking about the Knicks. Knicks fans, okay. I should do a video on it. I need to do more Knicks content. But look, Knicks fans, check this out, right? Y'all have one shot at the title in this next season. Let me explain to you. Every Knicks fan who's watching this show right now or who's going to watch or listen to this show, I need y'all to do me a favor. Y'all need to pray to God every night that the 76ers flame out in the first or second round. Y'all need to pray to God that they flame out, James Harden leaves, and Embiid asks for a trade. That's the Knicks' hope right there. The Knicks have all the picks. They have all the rotational pieces like RJ Barrett. You know what I'm saying? They have the cap space. The Knicks need to pray to God that Joel Embiid flames out in the first and second round and demands a trade. That's their only hope of getting a title. If you pair Embiid with Brunson and shit like that, it could work. That's what if the Knicks won a title, that's how they're gonna get it. They need to pray that Embiid flames out and asks for a trade. That's the only way y'all gonna get it. I'm trying to tell you, that's it. That's your only hope.
Yeah, I doubt it'll happen. Too many celebrities like who are like Philadelphia would like talk him out
Nah,
of
they're gonna blow that shit up, bro. If
Kev,
they lose this year, they're blowing up the Sixers.
like
If they lose this year, they're blowing it up.
I feel like Meek, Kevin Hart, Wallow, and Gilly. They probably try to convince Embiid to stay because
fuck Gilly. Gilly was talking so much shit about the Giants after that playoff loss because they had Gilly and Wallow doing live streams for the Eagle playoff games.
Yeah, Barstool.
Oh my gosh, bro. Gilly was talking so much shit about the Giants, bro. Like, yo, I really was hating on Gilly for like a month, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Gilly don't know what he be talking about sometimes, bro. Like, he just needs to stick to boxing and all that. He a diehard Philly fan. And Wallow, I love Wallow, but he a bandwagon. Come on, evidence is there.
Wallow did 20 years in jail. He ain't got no allegiances to no fucking team, bro.
Right.
I'm not trying to hear it.
When the Bucks had won, what happened? How the hell did it go? He did something where it was like who did Bucks beat again?
Bucks. You talking about when?
The Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl?
Yeah, when Tom Brady got the
Mahomes.
They beat the Chiefs. Okay, so he went down there. Like I guess went to the Super Bowl, whatever. He was cheering like for the Chiefs or whatever. But then after they won, like he was like, in a Brady just like, celebrating with the fans, like, oh, we did it. Or just being an Eagles fan. Like everybody knows they're Eagles fan. And then after the Bucks won, he's like, oh yeah, we did it. Like celebrating with the fans. Like he'd been waiting his whole life for this.
Yeah, true sucker shit.
And then after the Eagles beat the Patriots or beat what order did it go, bro? I don't know exactly how it went, but Wallow wasn't even being sneaky with his bandwagon, and you know what I'm saying. He wasn't even being sneaky about it. He was just cheering with whoever won. Whoever won, that's who his allegiance was to, unless it was the Eagles being beat. So yeah, so I wouldn't even get mad over that. Just not the Wallow part, because obviously but yeah, Gilly is Gilly, bro. I fuck with $1 million worth of game, but I got $1 million worth of game hat, and I listened to them and all that. I still got to finish the Adrian Bronner episode, but yeah, Gilly be on that shit, bro.
Shout out to Thundercracker. Patriots should have only 2 Super Bowls. I'd agree with that. They cheating lucky. Yeah, they cheating asses. I actually kind of agree with that.
Anything that ends with a gate that they won. Also, no tuck rule. That's the worst one, bro. That was a fumble. Oh, arm going for they literally, thick the freaking rule book is. See, I'm passionate about talks like this. I got a lot to say when it comes to like, the Patriots, freaking like, an Odell situation, like certain topics. But yeah, the no tuck rule, bro, they make documentaries about that. You know what I'm saying? The whole Charles Woodson interview. Like the freaking rule book is thick as hell. But for that situation, let's open it up. Let's such and such. You ever see the clip where the ref got caught with the mic'd up? He was like, let's just say such and such. Like he gets caught. Just look that up, like in your free time. Like ref gets caught, let's just say, and then it's that type of time. That was for that 2002 game, for that AFC Championship. It's a fumble. How can we switch this? Let's just say, no tuck rule, arm going forward, and they got away with it.
Cheating ass motherfucker. Shout out to Lewis. Just bribe some refs to cost you games. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. The refs hate the Giants anyway. You ain't even need to bribe them.
Yep.
Refs can't fucking stand us. Shout out to Jackson. What did LeBron say about Boston fans? Rest my case. Not Boston fans are the worst. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Boston fans are terrible. Don't nobody like Boston fans.
And ironically, LeBron bought part ownership of the Red Sox.
I didn't even know that.
But I guess that's just a money move, though.
Shout out to Luis Martinez. Patriots D-line about to break Daniel Jones' neck again. Bro, we got like the best left tackle on the planet. Shut up.
He just chatting now. He just saying anything.
Yo, bro, we not scared of the Yo, your quarterback is Mac Jones. Relax. Like, for real, your quarterback is Mac Jones. Relax.
Didn't Mac come off the injury? Didn't Mac get hurt himself?
Yeah, you better watch it. Yo, you better even worry about Kayvon. You know Kayvon love injuring quarterbacks. Better relax. Shout out to Jackson. DJ played through injury. Mac Jones cried like a bitch. He really did. Mac Jones was crying like a bitch when he got hurt, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when I'm like, yo, didn't he already get hurt?
Shout out to Tekken. Thoughts on 6ix9ine getting his ass beat in that video?
His fit was crazy, bro. Like who?
Hey, yo,
Like,
you go in on that real quick. I take my clothes out the dryer.
all right. So for the 6ix9ine thing, a lot of conspiracies. People think that he had it set up because he got an album coming soon or whatever. So a lot of people are celebrating it, because the dude even said it when he was beating him up. He was like, I'm gonna be famous now. That was a crazy line, in my opinion. And also, it was like, how did that even happen? It's like Takashi working out. I don't know how they got him in the locker room or whatever. They were stomping him out. One dude was hitting. It was like 3 guys. I think the cameraman even got some shots in. The bald guy with a beard, beating him up, stomping him. Another guy got his stomps in. And also another thing. I'm glad I had the opportunity to say this in front of a crowd, bro. Would people please stop recording their crimes? People don't know how to be criminals no more. Like not suggesting how to do crimes and all that. That's against the law and all that. I'm just saying it's like if you want to get away with it, you're capable of getting away with it. It's like why record it? So you know how many times Florida man gets arrested after Instagram live in his drive-by, or Florida man. I would say Florida man. It's always the people in Florida doing the wild stuff. Like freaking man arrested after PPP loan and flexing the money in his music video. So now you got guys jumping Takashi, talking about I'm be famous now. But you got some people by his side. Yeah, I got Boosie Badass talking about, we need to give people like this money for such and such. What, for Takashi telling? Because he didn't want to go to jail, or in his side of the story, he ratted on people who never had his back, and it's wild out here. But yeah, you give too much freaking attention to 6ix9ine.
Here's my thoughts. My bad.
Like he's trolling. He's trolling his way to bags. He's trolling his way to bags. Trolling his way to stay in the limelight. I care about who he did. Well, that's his thing. His part of his trolling, always dissing the dead. So yeah, for Takashi, he's like, I don't know. He got too many people worked up to where it's like, oh yeah, we finally got him. I remember there was a part on Twitter a couple years ago where it was like, I think it was like Chief Keef put not a hit out on him, but all the fans is like, yo, y'all tell me where Chief Keef, y'all tell me where Takashi at, and fans was taking pictures of him. Oh, he at the airport. Oh, he's here. Oh, he's at such and such. Oh, he trolling y'all. Oh, I'm out here at Old Block at such and such. No, you're at Old Block at this time, and you're only posting it at this time to make it look live. I know all the tricks, bro. I've seen so many types of trolls, all type of internet weird stuff. I'll tell you how people get away with it. But yeah, go ahead, Fizz.
Like, I'm gonna make this short, bro, because it's like fuck 6ix9ine. At the end of the day, I didn't have a problem with him snitching. Dude's not a gangster. He was not gonna spend the rest of his life in jail for some other people. Not mad at him snitching because he's not a gangster. He's not. We all know he wasn't a gangster. What I was mad at 6ix9ine for is trolling Nipsey, trolling King Von, going to Old Block, making fun of dead people, making fun of people, girlfriends and shit. And that grant all stuff that I've done too. But the difference is when I do those things, I'm going at people in a beef. 6ix9ine was just starting shit for no reason.
For the attention.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you got beef with something, like for example, when Pusha T goes at Drake's family and then exposes his son, Drake said something about Pusha T's wife first. So all's fair in love and war.
Yeah.
My nigga, Nipsey was dead for 2 years when you went and disrespected his mural. What the fuck are you doing? Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you doing these things? Like, every time a rapper get killed, stupid. You ain't no security, stupid. Well, where was your security last night when you got the beats in a LA Fitness bathroom?
Right.
Like, come on, bro. You got jumped in the LA. And here's the thing, too, right? Not only did he get jumped, but he stood there and took it. He wasn't fighting back or nothing. He was just laying on the ground, taking it. Like,
that's why some people think it's a conspiracy that he set it up.
Like, no, he didn't, because he got his ass beat.
Right, his nose was leaking and everything. Beat. So I threw that conspiracy out. I'm just saying, like, yeah, from the fighting, like he wasn't even trying to get out of there. He just like took it.
And I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Like, listen, I'm a big dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really worry about stuff like that. But like, if anybody in the Fisk unit ever watched me get jumped, I'm whooping your ass when they done with me. This dude's talking about I'm a fan, 6'9", I'm a fan. Why you ain't help?
Right, right.
Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all bet there's 140 of y'all in here right now. If any one of y'all 140 people ever watch Fisk Vegas get jumped and don't do nothing, I'm whooping your ass.
Wait. To their defense, how they gonna know it's you?
If you see Big Fisk and his Fisk scooted mask, okay, all right, getting jumped and y'all don't help, I'm whooping y'all ass. All right, y'all asses, I'm giving y'all the beats for real. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Curdy Kurt. I'm calling it. The Giants blowing out the Patriots by 17 plus in MetLife. Sorry, Mac Jones couldn't beat Derek Carr. He ain't beating Danny Dollars. That's a fact. Bro, I'm not worried about the Patriots. So.
I would absolutely love it if the Giants just blew the doors off them. Like
Nah,
you don't know how much satisfaction I would get from that.
Daniel Jones owes Belichick one. I think Belichick is 3-0 on Daniel Jones right now. Not Belichick. Brady's 3-0 on Daniel Jones. He did beat him once with the Patriots though, but Brady's 3-0 versus Daniel Jones, twice in Tampa, and then one in New England. It's crazy that Daniel Jones has played Brady 3 times.
Yeah.
Shout out to Luis Martinez. Jackson, you're rooting for a glorified crew. We're running you out of New York next season. Start packing those bags up at third stringers. Go kick a can. Listen, bro. I can't even knock that super chat, bro. Anytime somebody quotes the Sopranos, I like it. I can't even knock that. And he quoted the Sopranos. I can't even go at Lewis right now. He quoted the Sopranos. I'm a fan of that.
Getting creative.
Shout out to my man Jamil. Eagles lost their whole team. Our time is now fixed. I told y'all this. Didn't I do an Eagle video like in January? It was like the death of my enemies or some grimy title I put in it. Nah, I told y'all, bro. The Eagles and the Cowboys are on the downswing. In my opinion, I think the Cowboys are a loaded team, but they still have McCarthy and Dak. At the end of the day, I can't take them serious. And as far as the Eagles go, they've lost a lot of pieces because they're about to pay Jalen Hurts, and he's gonna get way more than Danny. Danny's getting 40 plus incentives, so Danny will probably end up around 45, depending on how many of the incentives he hits. Right? Can't we all agree that Hurts' contract is going to start between 48 and 50 a year? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's
They,
just
they,
like,
they definitely gonna pay him something crazy, and the fans are gonna back it because it's like, oh, Super Bowl, this, that, and other. They're going the team in itself is gonna be like have a somewhat of a slight depression because you gotta think about it. Had that season, go to the Super Bowl, lose. And now you got to start. Now you got another season. You got to do it all over again. So what if it's like, oh, we play our hearts out, this, that, and other. You know what I'm saying? It's like being a Super Bowl loser like comes with a lot. Like for the next season, you know what I'm saying?
and you know what, Ron? On a side note, I want to say shout out to all the quarterbacks who get paid, because do you understand the amount of pressure somebody like a Daniel Jones is going to be under after his contract? Or like, for example, when Mahomes gets the $500 million contract, it's like, you got a ball. Like, there's no such thing as I'm gonna have a bad game no more. Like, nah, you need to be the first one in, the last one out every fucking day. You got a ball 80% of the time. Like, it's a lot of pressure that comes with getting. That's why I always respected Aaron Rodgers on the field. Off the field, fuck Aaron Rodgers. But on the field, I'm like, bro, Aaron Rodgers is taking this money because he knows he's going to the playoffs 9 out of 10 times, no matter what you put around him. Last year, withstanding, because everybody gets old, but like Aaron Rodgers in his prime was going to the playoffs every year. Tom
Mm-hmm.
Brady, Peyton Manning, those guys lived up to the expectations. And then you have randoms like it's not even randoms. Then you have the opposite end of the spectrum, Ron, where you got a guy like Russell Wilson who isn't living up to the money.
Right.
So, it goes both ways. But could you imagine, Ron, like, close your eyes for a second, Ron, and just picture this. You
Go
just
ahead.
got $250 million. And now you walking into the building for practice. Can you imagine the pressure that you will feel, like just knowing that you have to be not only a good player on the field, but you have to be the face of the franchise. You have to be the leader. You have to be everything. You have to be a representation of everything that the franchise stands for. Could you imagine just that pressure, bro?
Oh yeah, I definitely imagine it because the freaking media going to keep reminding you. Every screw up is going to be, shouted through a megaphone. The fans going to be talking. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're going to freaking scream the failures and whisper the successes. Like if you get paid that money and you're playing well, right? It's like, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. But if things start to go left, it's like, oh, they paid him all that money, yada yada yada. It's going to be bad. You know what I'm saying? So once you get like it's almost like the end game in a way. It's like, oh, you got paid this bag, and say if you like play extremely well, even get a Super Bowl or whatever. It's like they're not going to be like, oh, you need to pay him more money. It's going to just be, oh, I'm glad we paid him, and maybe we might have the the sportscasters, the Stephen A. Smiths and stuff, and just be used as an example. Oh, this is why you pay these guys the money, and some stuff like that should be incentive. It should be like, oh, we'll pay you this, but if you do X, Y, and Z, then we'll pay you even more of this. You know what I'm saying? Because you got too many players. Like you brought up Russell Wilson. You got too many guys out here, committing the biggest robberies without a mask. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Without a mask and a gun. Hate to see it.
You know what I'm saying? And
Unless it's somebody from unless it's NFC East division rival. If it's Dak stealing money or Hurt stealing money, then I'd love to see it.
I said Dak is another one not living up to the contract. I think we covered everything, bro. Oh man,
That 2 hours went by quick as hell.
Yeah, 2 hours went by dumb quick. You know what I'm saying? It did. But yeah, we covered everything, man. I guess I see you in what 3 weeks, a month?
Yes.
It's gonna be. Let me see. The draft. What day is the draft? The draft is April 28th. Right?
Yeah, I think it's the 28th.
Yeah, we might come back on like the 12th or the 19th. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. But
yeah, we'll figure it out.
In the meantime, fellas, it has been real. And make sure y'all are following us on Twitter at Bully Fisk and at Ron Effect on Twitter. And make sure y'all are downloading this on iTunes and Spotify. Make sure if y'all gonna listen to it back, don't watch the video. Pick your phone up, play it on the podcast platform. It helps me out. But yeah, man, it's been real. This has been episode 35 of the Giants Outsiders, and we will see y'all again in a couple weeks.
Peace.